Brackets and calculations. Now we should be familiar with the idea that brackets come first. We should always work out what's in a bracket first before we do anything else. So when we're doing these calculations, we're looking at 3 plus 4, which is 7, 8 minus 2, which is 6, and we times in those two things together. We must keep the order in which we work them out. So the 7 comes first because it's in the first bracket, and the 6 comes second, which is in the second bracket. With multiplication doesn't actually matter, but when we're doing other things like dividing or subtracting, it will. Although I've got ones here that don't do that. Okay, on this second one, 32 divided by 4 is 8, and 2 times 5 is 10, and 8 plus 10 is 18. And the third one here, this one's got a missing number inside the bracket, so what we've got to do here is work out what we can before we start. So I don't know anything about this part, it's 3 plus something. This is 7 minus 2, which is 5, so I've got something, which is the whole bracket, times 5 is 40. So this whole bracket is 8. But the bracket inside is 3 plus something, and that 3 plus something must make 8. So the something must be 5, because 5 plus 3 is 8, 7 take away 2 is 5, and 8 5s are 40. Similarly with this one, I've got 4 times 6 is 24, and I've got to add something to that to make 26. Well, that something must be 2. Now this is quite a tricky one, quite a common sort of mistake people can make. If I know this has got to be 2, it's quite likely that you're going to think, well, I need to put a 2 in there because 4 divided by 2 is 2. We must remember that this is divided by 4, so this actually has to be twice 4, which is 8, because 8 divided by 4 is 2. If I put 2 in there, 2 divided by 4 would be a half, and that would be wrong. So we must be careful with division and subtraction when we're trying to figure out what was in the bracket, what was in the box, the missing number.